Hello everybody, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews. Let's go see what's in the fridge today. Hello everybody, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews today. Thanks a bunch for stopping by, I certainly do appreciate it. Today's beer comes from Adroit. These guys are in Virginia. This is their Culture of Complaint, and parentheses it says Ghost 884. Imperial Double Stout, 11%er, no IBUs. Beer Advocate doesn't have any ratings on this beer. It just says they're out of Virginia. And only one person has commented, but he gave it a good comment, and this was on this past Saturday. So maybe a new release from these guys. I'm not sure. I actually bought this at the beer store because I wanted to pick up some Imperial Stouts. I didn't have any. I hadn't been sent very many of those. I've been getting a lot of New England styles and some other styles, sours and everything else. But didn't have any stouts, and I like a nice stout for the final beer of the evening, which this is for me. So I picked this up. It says here on Untapped, 11%, no IBUs, full-bodied Imperial Stout with a smooth roasty finish, notes of dark chocolate and coffee throughout, with a slight caramel on the finish. This one says it was canned on 09/10 of 2020. So not quite a month old, just about a month old. Very unique label. I mean, very busy label as far as what they're, and I can't even read. I see the Culture of Complaint there in Android Theory, and it does say Ghost number 884, and I don't know what that's supposed to mean, whether they put ghost peppers in it, or I don't know what that means. So we're going to find out. It says can number 1763 out of 2,000, so we only did 2,000 cans, is what I'm reading. And it does say right above that, canned on 9/10 of 20. So almost a month old, probably a month old by the time you see it. We're 2 days away. Today's the 8th of October. So plain Jane silver can with a stick-on wraparound label. So let's get it opened up and get it into the glass and see what we got here, guys. I have done some of their beers before, but I don't think I've been super impressed. Maybe this will change my mind. It doesn't look like it's pouring a Monster Head, so we're going to go straight up and down and see what we get. We're going to do the little swirly swirl. That'll increase that head factor a little bit. Nice cascading effect. When I did that, oh, I may have messed up there. That definitely increased the head factor quite a bit. It's about to run over on the glass. Well, oops. About 2 fingers of head on that pour. I gotta be careful here, guys. Over to the light. It is pitch black. I'm not getting any light at all through it. Nice tight bubbles here, so it's very creamy on top. That head may stick around for a little while. So good looking beer. What do you think? To the nose we go. Rich roasted malt. It's not a bourbon barrel beer. And if you want to have a bourbon barrel beer, throw a little shot of bourbon or whatever you want to do there. How much you want to put in there, a capful, a jigger, or more, whatever you like. You can make that happen. Rich roasted malt, little caramel taffy, little bit of black molasses. Not smelling any kind of peppers, or might be a slight hint of some coffee notes, but not much. That's pretty good. Let's dive in. Cheers. very tasty. Slight metallic hint to it. That'll probably go away as it warms up right out of the fridge. I'm getting the same thing on the taste I was on the nose. Roasted malt. Slight hint of some coffee, but very, very subtle. I don't think there's any coffee being introduced into it. It's not a barrel aged beer, so I'm not getting into those notes. Maybe a little black molasses. But like I said, you can throw a little bit of bourbon in here, and there you go. You'll have a bourbon barrel version of it. Alcohol seems to be well hidden for 11%er. It's a tasty beer. I don't think it's quite to the world class or outstanding, but very well made, tasty. 11% big beer. Drink this one at home. You wouldn't want to be drinking this out, and especially if you're having more than one, even one at 11%. If you're not used to drinking them and not have some dinner or food to go with it, you may get into trouble there. So just drink responsibly, guys. That's what you need to do. That's why you see me doing them here. I'm not driving anywhere. I'm not going to hurt anybody, myself or anybody else. So, very tasty. Nice slicing is left from the couple sips I've done. The last little swirly swirl, and we're going to get the rest of it into the glass. Very nice. Good looking beer. Nice tasty beer. This is a good one, it looks like. Like I said, I don't think it's to the world class status, but it's a very tasty 11% beer. And if you want a bourbon barrel version, throw you a little bourbon in there, yeah. I'm going to sip on it, go out there and hit that cigar I got going on, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. Been sipping on it for a while now. It's a tasty beer. It is a tasty beer. It's not a bourbon barrel beer. It's not had coffee introduced in it as far as I know from what I'm reading, but I am getting a very subtle hint of that. It's not off the chain or anything like that. It's a very tasty Imperial Stout. For what it is, I enjoyed this, and I may buy it again, because I can always throw a little bit of bourbon in it to kick it up a notch or 12, depending on how much bourbon you want to put into it, and that would make it a very, very tasty beer. And they may even make a barrel aged or a bourbon barrel aged version of this. I'm not sure. But it's very easy to fix that if you so choose to do that. To me, guys, look at the lacing on the glass. Very, very well made beer. Very impressive beer. I enjoyed this, and like I said, I may buy it again for go-to beer, since I don't get a lot of Imperial Stouts or Bourbon Barrel Stouts sent to me. This would be a really good one to put a little bit of bourbon in, and for the final beer of the evening, just to sip on and smoke a nice Maduro wrapped cigar with. That'd be very, very tasty. That'd be very, very tasty. I enjoyed this, guys. Very pleasant beer to drink. Alcohol is well hidden for an 11%er. Very well done. Final choke. Very nice beer, guys. To me, it's an A beer, A minus. That's where I'm going to put it. I'm going to give it a 92. 92 for me, because it does have the canned on date on it. It's got the ABV on it. 2 bits of information that you need to make an educated purchase. And these beers are going to keep for quite a while. It doesn't say it's had coffee introduced to it, so that's not going to fade. This would sell her pretty good, I think. Just my opinion, but I think it would sell her very well. You could keep this beer for a while. Buy you it's probably a 4-pack, being an 11%er in a 16-ounce can, and see how it changes if it does. Drink one now, drink one 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, and if you want something better, bourbon in it. So, over to Beer Advocate. They have NA. Imagine that, NA. Numass, that's what that stands for. Only one person has commented on it, and they have it at a 4.62. Very good numbers from that person. over to Untappd, they have 194 people as opposed to 1 on this beer, and they have it at 4.1. That's an A beer, A minus beer from them also. I agree with that. It's a tasty beer. It is. I enjoy this. Great final beer of the evening for me. If you've had Culture of Complaint, in parentheses, it say Ghost 884. I don't know what the hell that's supposed to mean because I don't taste any kind of ghost peppers or anything in it. Ghost 884. What the hell is that supposed to mean? Whatever. Whatever. Okay. Whatever you say, guys. Culture of Complaint from Adroit Theory, Imperial Double Stout, 11%. Tasty beer. I like it. I may buy it again. And if I do, I won't re-review it anytime soon, but I might throw some bourbon in it just to kick it up a notch a bit. That'd be good. This would be a good one to put some bourbon in. So, if you've had it, let me know what you think. Till we meet again, let's go see what's in the fridge.